for my city, Dallas. This gon' be that Lucas show. Now I'm blowing up like the whole squad to let bazookas go. In this world, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. Flying out to handle business, catch me out in Maryland. If you ever picked me up when I was down, you bro for life.
At Ellie Smacks, we did a show last Thursday. I forgot what it was on specifically, but yeah, man, it was at the Royal Lane Studios in Dallas. That was a really good turnout. She does them every Thursday, but man, it was dope because like I didn't know that it was like pretty much the headline, and I mean you was there and you performed with me, so like bro, it was just really. I like the way she set it up too, because when I did it before, it was too open. She set up like dope, like lounge, like the chairs, the couches, and everything. But it was all in all, bro. It was good. I had pretty much I had the whole crowd there, and it was good. So, she just does a good job, bro. Like Ellie does a really good job. I think that's her name. I don't want to butcher her name. Yeah. But man, it was good, Smacks. Bro. It was good. Like I recommend people hitting her up for those shows. And now I'm hosting or having my first headlining show, November 9th at the same place on a Thursday night. Nice. 9:30 p.m. performing again, bro. So this is like a big thing for me, just because I've always wanted to headline my first show.
Are you gonna try to have more people?
And have more people, bro. Promote it more and push it, bro. And this is actually gonna be more like a slow jams type of like on that Loverboy shit type of music. Cause I have so much shit that I do, bro. Like,
are you gonna be standing? Cause like usually when it's like more like chill intimate songs, like it looks more badass. I don't know, like you know how J. Cole be doing it? He be just sitting on the stand like and just rapping.
Yeah. I was literally
not a chair. I feel like a chair is too comfortable. I feel like a stool is higher. A stool.
I mean, like a stool.
Yeah, stool would be dope. Cause especially there's a song I have with Mercy, my boy Mercy, called Heartless, and that one's definitely like some stool vibes. I'll do some on the stool. I'll do some standing that's a little bit more up tempo for sure. I gotta stand on those. Thanks. Like Chasing You, Die For Me has gotta be standing. But like Pretty Girl Poetry, Off Topic, you know what I'm saying? Some shit gonna be like on some like standing.
You gonna bring a girl up to serenade her?
Fuck it, we're gonna have some
Chris Brown that shit.
Yeah, right. Sit on the chair. But I've even thought about things like that, bro. Like, what are things that can make it a little bit different?
Make it a show, you know?
Facts.
Yeah. Bro, speaking of, so yeah, headlining November 9th, Royal Lane Studios. It's gonna be on some slow jam, like Loverboy shit. Like, people like that listen to it say, like, man, it's on some slow Jack Harlow shit, some Drake vibes. But I don't like to say other people's names because it's me. You know what I'm saying? It's my shit. Facts. But, bro, I went to this open mic at it's called Maker's Gym in Frisco. And they have it the first and third Thursday of the month. And, you know, people are going up. Like, this one girl, this dude freestyle first, people doing different stuff, freestyle, poetry. And this guy's like, man, I'm the first dude to do poetry at South by Southwest. And then he said, like, I'm going to be in some movie or some show on Netflix or something like that. And we're like, oh, okay, cool, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So then he's like, man, I'm the first guy to ever create lap dance poetry.
Yo.
And we're like, what? And this dude's like dreads, bro, button up shirt, like it's opened up like halfway down.
Bro, he was short dude.
Short dude, dreads. He had like jeans on and he had like a pocket chain, like a gold pocket chain and some boots on. And he's like, I want to bring a volunteer down. Like, I'm not going to touch you inappropriately. You know, I'm just, you know, it's going to be like a lap dance. And then like no girl was like raising her hand yet. And he was like, I'm not just air it, like do it to the air. Like, you know, picture somebody here type shit. And then this one chick, she went and she's like, all right. She sat down and then she went up. And then, bro, this dude was like saying some, wow. She's talking about like, we got blood rushing to our private parts. This dude's like, literally, bro, gets in between her legs and starts talking to her pussy. Like, he's talking to it. Like, his face is like an inch away from her shit, bro. And he's like talking to it, like singing poetry or saying poetry.
Damn.
And at first I was worried because I was like, man, I'm in Frisco. I'm in Frisco, bro. Like, I'm all worried about like their, I think maybe handle my lyrics, so I say something different. Because you know how I say at the end of something different, I'll be saying wild shit. Man, after that, bro, I was like, I'm straight, bro. I ain't got to worry about nothing. That shit was just weird, dude. It was weird. Everyone in that motherfucker was like this, like, fuck, I can't look at this shit, bro.
Yeah, she was just like cringy in a way.
A little bit, but it was funny, though. It was
funny.
I feel like I seen, bro, and when I went to the South by, because I performed at South by Southwest.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody doing that at one of the event I went to.
Probably him, bro. It had to have been him. He said he was like the only dude.
And he had locks, but he was short, bro.
Yeah, he was short.
Dude,
He was a short dude. Dark skinned dude, though.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And he was kind of a little
That's
bit.
crazy.
That had to have been him, bro. Because he said suppose he's the only one that have ever done it over there, so gotta be him.
I mean, shit.
That's crazy.
That's something unique as fuck too.
It is,
to be honest,
bro. Trust me, the shit he was doing, I was like, the shit he was saying, I was like, nah, you got it, bro. You got it. Ain't no way.
Bro. But last performance was crazy too, bro. Like, it was on a Thursday too, right?
The last one I just did?
Yeah,
on a Thursday, with the same girl. So
we went out that night and shit. Bro.
Yeah, we got pretty lit up that night.
Damn. Motherfuckers were fighting over glizzies and shit.
Oh yeah, bro. We was like getting hot dogs, and then these motherfuckers was talking shit, and I don't know. I was saying some dumb shit. I was pretty like lit. And then, bro, right behind, like literally, like the people right behind us, my homeboy's sister was right behind me, and bro, these motherfuckers started what, bah, 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 bah. They started throwing. Some dude got hit in the head with a rock.
Yeah,
that fool was gushing blood, bro.
I think they were just in line with us, and like the people were in line to get hot dogs too, but then some dudes just came in and just with the rock straight up whacked that dude. Shit. Which I think
I'm sure there was some shit was going on inside.
Because I was talking to this with one of my friends the day after. It's like, damn, he could have killed him, and I'm like, yeah, bro. Honestly, I think the only reason it didn't hurt him. Like the dude was bleeding straight up, dropping blood. Gushing. But I think I think the only reason he didn't die or like it wasn't as bad as it was because the dude came straight forward to him, so he was able to kind of like block it.
Oh shit! Because if it was from behind.
If it was from behind, I think it would have been different, bro. Because you're not expecting it, and like from the side,
been on some like dude could have been
murdered
some time, bro. Yeah. Serve some motherfucking time for that shit, bro.
And the cops didn't even do shit,
bro. The cop Mace himself.
Yeah, the
dumbass cop, bro. So like they're all fighting and they're like, hey, he's like, cut it out. Y'all need to stop that right now. And this dude goes like this. He goes, and he like turns the other way, bro.
Bro, I think he didn't.
It wouldn't straight back. It was to the side, and he kind of walked forward into it, right?
And he walked forward into it. I'm like, dog.
Bro, but you see that she go, and he's just still walking. Boom, hits himself. He's like, turns around. And this one black girl comes in line behind us, and she's just like eyes watery, crying like she's got done like some dude broke over her. Like,
because she wasn't even in the fight, she was behind the cop. She was like right beside the cop. So the cop straight up mazed the people he wasn't even supposed to. Well, he mazed himself and the people that weren't even involved in it. And we were just laughing because the cop just went straight up, walked back. And he looked young too, so I was like, he's definitely a rookie.
My boy was like, damn, what the fuck? We over here expecting y'all to protect us, and you over here macing yourself and shit.
That shit was funny. Like, that's status police though, right there, bro.
It reminded me of that shit on that Theo Von podcast when he was talking to Drewski, and he was like talking about, man, you ever seen Blackfish? And like the documentary talking about the whales, he's like, damn, y'all can't even catch a break underwater, bro. And it's like, damn, y'all can't even catch a break. Two Mexican or 4 or 5 Mexican dudes are fighting. The black girl gets fucking sprayed, bro. Like, she had nothing to do with it.
Can't even catch a break.
I was like, damn, I can't catch a break.
I was surprised, bro, because I think I thought people get arrested, but they didn't even do shit.
Nah, I think because they just like. Yeah,
there are number two. It's only 2-3 cops.
I think they didn't because they got hit with the rock, so he was
no,
assaulted.
But not them, but even the other people. Like,
well, I think they ran off. That's why.
That too, but like,
I mean, they could have went and got
yeah.
Nah, they was like, man, I think they was too worried about his boy getting maced.
I can't see.
Yeah, because
my eyes hurt.
I was like,
arrest the wrong person and shit.
Going to jail.
I feel like if it was maybe like downtown or like they would have done something.
Yeah, facts.
They would have done something.
Shit, I think that night, at the Chingon after one of my shows, we were getting tamales or something like that, and these dudes got in a fight. It was like these 2 black dudes and the white dude. White dude hit one guy, got him pretty good.
Damn.
Because they're like turning him back, I think, and he hit him, and then like when he dropped that dude. He caught him pretty fucking nasty. When he was turning around, the black dude I think caught him, laid him out, and the cops got there and like they broke it up, and they didn't do nothing. I think they arrested. They arrested the white dude because he swung first.
Yeah, whoever's the aggressor first is the one. Because then technically you're just self-defense.
Yeah.
The cops lose more arresting the dude because they got nothing on him because it's self-defense.
Yeah, exactly. So you end up getting screwed on that.
Can you fight, bro? I remember I was some joke about somebody was talking about how like boxers like the.
You talking about the hand weapons shit?
Yeah, but it's
like the biggest myth ever, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Some shit?
No, somebody made a joke about it. I was trying to remember
when they're like saying, "Oh, you can't. Your hands are considered weapons." Like, it's not true, bro. Like, I could.
It's not true.
Lay you the fuck out and it's fine. Like, Well, not that it's fine if I started it, I'll get in trouble, you know. But
if you fuck with me,
yeah,
facts,
yeah.
But it's not something actually official where like
your hands are not. That's the dumbest shit ever. That when you hear someone, I think I've said that before too. Is like when you hear someone say that shit, that's how you know they don't know anything about boxing. Two, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, and they scared.
And they're just stupid people.
I remember when I was younger, I would hear that. I remember when I was younger, I would hear that from people.
So if you said that shit, you dumb as fuck.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I remember hearing that from people, and I'm like, that shit would always make me laugh. I was like, that doesn't even make sense, bro.
It don't make sense.
How is that even a thing?
You getting these hands? Yeah, you getting these hands. There's no way out of this. Regardless.
But anyways, I know it's fuck. What day is it? Saturday.
It is Saturday.
Saturday, bro. So Drake just dropped. What y'all think of the new album? Have you heard it already or not? Have y'all both heard it?
I'm gonna be real. I've listened to some of the songs on there. You know, not everything, but it's dope.
Out of 10, what you give it?
I'm gonna say, bro, on the cool, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw that piece like an 8.
Damn.
8.5.
That's good. That's actually
What
a
you
good
give
number.
Yeah.
Bro, I barely listened to it this morning. I only listened to a few songs.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I say that.
Bro, right? I can't give the whole album a number. Virginia Beach was probably out of the first, like, what was it, 4 or 5 songs I listened to. That was the only song that gave me, like, older Drake vibes. Like, a little bit. Because he had a Frank Ocean sample. I'm a big Frank Ocean fan, so I liked it. Some of the lines he was saying, like, on some, like, he was saying, like, man, I ain't treat you well. Like, when he was kind of talking to shit at first, he's like, man, that's crazy. You saying I ain't treat you good? All right, bet, you know. That's the type of Drake I like.
Yeah, facts. Heartbreak Drake.
Yeah, but to be honest, like, I was trying to write a second verse to one of my own songs, so I stayed away from listening to other music just to, like, focus on my own music.
Facts.
So that's why I haven't even given it a chance. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm just real big on. I just hate when people just follow and, like, when they be riding super hard on somebody or something just because they have that high, like, stature. It's like, bro, relax. Like, let's see, because I don't think, like,
be realistic.
Yeah, I'll get into that later. But as far as the album, like, I didn't give it a full listen. But the songs that I've heard so far, I give it like a 6.5.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I give it a 3.
For real?
3 out of 10. I
Damn.
think it's Drake's worst album, bro.
Sheesh.
For real?
Yeah, and I'm a big Drake fan. I'm talking about, like, to me, I think Kendrick's the GOAT, but they're kind of, like, tied right there, back and back with Drake. And whenever people said CLB was trash, I was like, nah, there's really good songs that are gonna become later on good. Knife Talk, we know all those songs that ended up being great.
Facts.
That's from last year's album. Even when he dropped Nothing, Never Mind, the Whole House album, house music album. I
hated that shit.
I even fuck with that one too. I'm like, I know
nice,
Drake's
bro.
doing something different.
Nice.
But bro, this album was
Hated
just
it.
straight up. I don't know. It just felt monotone. Like it felt very like Drake was trying to get on a new wave, but it's just not his style, you know. And I just couldn't get. Like, none of the songs, like, whenever I heard Nothing Was the Same album, every song was impactful. You could tell, even after just listening to one time, you know? You could tell, I was like, oh, this song is different, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like, you're going to go back and listen to it again. With this album, bro, it was just, like, all the same things. Like, it was just very, like, everything was the same. Even the J. Cole one.
The J. Cole one
was good.
Was top tier. J. Cole's verse was.
But because of J. Cole.
Yeah, bro. J. Cole's verse was.
Like, all the songs he had features in were pretty good, and I would listen to them again because of the features, not because of Drake. And that shit was just disappointing me because I'm a big Drake fan, you know? And I usually expect Drake to make greatness, but lately he's been dropping a lot of mid stuff. And I think it's more like, I feel like he's comfortable with his life where he doesn't have that hunger to make great music.
Yeah, he's kind of like,
you know? And that's expected from, like, anybody. I mean, sports-wise, music-wise, career-wise, and, like, actors and stuff. They do that, you know? It happens, you know? And I think that's why it was just, like, I don't know. It was just very bland to me, bro. It was just, like, very, like, I don't know how to explain it. Just very, like, stale. Like, very not something that I'm going to go back and listen to.
Yeah, like, there's some, okay, that's what I was going to say. There's some songs that I did listen to. So okay, that was dope.
Yeah, these are dope.
That was all right, but I just couldn't, like, honestly, when I get to listen to it, I just wanted to listen to it more just like, all right, let me hear some of these, like, bars, these, like, double entendres and shit like that. Like, I was really going for that, right? Because I didn't know what to expect from yeah. I mean, J. Cole went off on that verse. I just said his verse. That shit was,
the 8 a.m. in Charlotte, that was straight up fire. I would give
like
that straight up fire. Yeah,
that one was good too. I just, like I said, it's not something that I'm gonna go back and listen to.
Like, all the subliminal messages that he did was fire. Like,
I just couldn't.
Bars he had.
I just, like I said, I don't picture myself playing in the car, like going in the car, and okay, like if I'm skipping songs, I'm definitely gonna skip it. You know, it's just I don't know.
None of them were
like, all right, this is a hit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you can tell, even if you're listening but once, you're like, oh shit, here we go.
You know when some shit's popping.
None of that made me feel that way, and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't expect this from Drake, you know?
Yeah.
Like, every album he dropped at least 34 songs where I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be fucking with this song. And nah, bro, none of them.
It might grow on you too. Like, I remember when a Certified Lover Boy dropped, like, people really didn't like that one. It was hit or miss for some people. Yeah. But I like that one. Like
after
that.
A while,
Nah, that's the thing, bro. For me, every album I was like, I would find a song that I would fuck with, you know? Like, I would be like, at least 3-4 songs off the album. I'll be like, nah, these are gonna be hits. Yeah. Bro, it's just nothing. It was just very like, what the fuck am I listening to? Even the Bad Bunny song, and bro, this is hilarious because, okay, so Drake, throughout the whole album, said it at least 3-4 times in his in various songs. He said, I'm that guy, I've been that guy for 15 years, right? He said that in a few of his songs. And then in the Bad Bunny song he did, I don't know if you heard that one already or not, nah, but he's speaking straight up Spanish.
Oh, really?
He didn't speak English at all in the song. Wow. And look, I'm a first play it to you. Cause I wanna.
That's crazy. Cause when I seen all the features he had, I was like, bro, he really went like into the industry.
Yeah, for sure. Like, what, I mean, you know SZA, SEXXY Red, obviously J. Cole, Bad 21, Bunny. Party Next Door. Party Next Door is obviously a good collab with them.
But Party Next Door made that song good.
Oh, bro, Party Next Door is slept on heavily, bro. Like, he's real top tier.
Yeah, and he made that song great. Like, I'm gonna go back into this song not because of Drake, because of Party Next Door. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Every feature he had, I mean, every song he had a feature in, I wanted more to listen to the feature than Drake. Yeah. And that's never the thing with Drake. That's always like Drake.
With that 21 song, Drake. I want to listen.
He doesn't carry. I mean, not that he always carries in a lot. Well, he always does carry. Drake always does carry in a lot, most of his features. But usually when it comes to his album, he's usually the main one on the song, you know. But this time it was just like the features were carrying for him. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is nothing I've heard of from Drake. But anyways, hold on. Let me. So I'm gonna play this. And I don't know if you know Spanish.
Nah, I don't know Spanish, bro.
I didn't even know he was speaking Spanish until like.
He should have said "sí" at the beginning. He said it, yeah.
Yeah, so bro, I don't know if a lot of people caught on to this, especially with the Spanish speakers. And I was like, wait, why the fuck did he say I've been that guy for? Because I've been a chico for 50 años means I've been that guy for 50 years.
I've been the kid for 50 years.
For 50 years, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense. For 50 years, you're not even alive for 50 years. And I'm like, bro, ain't no way. I was like, in my head, I'm like, ain't no way this dude was at the studio with Bad Bunny. And like, if you're like, let's say I'm Drake and I ask you, it's like how do you say 15 in Spanish, so I can like write it down and then say it. And like, if I'm bilingual or you're bilingual, so you're obviously gonna know what 15 is. Like, 15.
I gotta correct you.
Yeah, 15. Correct you. Or not even correct you, just tell you it's 15. Like, I've been a chico. What did he say? I've been a chico 50. For 15 años. Wait, but he said 50. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I think he asked Bad Bunny how to say 15, and Bad Bunny understood as he said 50. Because you know how like Hispanics, especially Hispanic parents, like, because they're not predominantly English speakers, they always confuse 15 with 50.
15, 50.
And I always say that shit all the time. When I tell my mom 250 in Spanish, like 215, like no 250. Like people that don't really speak good English, they always confuse 15 with 50.
Who don't speak good English?
Yeah, who don't speak good English.
Oh.
And I feel like he asked.
Oh, I'm saying 1550. I got you. I got you.
So I feel like Drake asked Bad Bunny how to say 15 in Spanish. And then Bad Bunny understood him and he said how to say 50 in Spanish. And then he said 50. So then Drake's over here thinking, saying, I'm El Chico for 15 years, but he's saying.
Like, if you're Hispanic, you hear 15, 50, 50, 15. Like, it sounds similar. 15, 15. So you hear that and you're like, oh, okay. You just think of it like, oh, okay, 50. So he probably might have.
So probably because I was like, ain't no way he asked a regular.
That's funny as shit,
bro. I was like, if?
And the thing is like nobody else would have accidentally translated that because, like, let's say, like, you or me, like, we're bilingual, but we know the difference.
Yeah.
But, like, knowing how bad Bunny's English is so bad, because he's really bad in English. Like, he's multiple interviews that he's done, he's really bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, he's the only one that would have translated that wrong for him. And I'm like, bro, that's hilarious, because I was like,
dumbass.
Drake probably thinks he's over here saying that he's been a Chico for 15 years, but he's been the Chico for 50 years. I'm like, bro, that doesn't even make sense. I was like, I just started laughing in my head because I was driving.
Rushing
like,
your craft, bro.
Yeah.
Rushing your craft.
Why are you doing that?
That is rushing your craft, bro, because I'm like,
well, me,
that doesn't make sense. I was like, that does not make sense at all. Like, why would he say I've been that guy for 50 years? And like,
that's crazy.
It doesn't make sense. So I'm like, either.
But you know what's funny? What's funny though is they gonna fuck around and throw that shit out there and catch that, and they're gonna say no. Some Drake dick rider gonna be like, no, it's because you meant this, bro. That shit hard.
Bro,
if you think about it,
meant, bro.
He's really been alive for 50 years.
I'm gonna make a reel off of this, and I'm gonna see if anybody's gonna
watch.
Bro,
you gonna see?
Way.
That's what he meant. That shit's still hard.
Yeah, like, it's hard. Bro. He did it in Spanish, nigga.
You speak Spanish. You do it in Spanish.
Nah, bro, that was the first.
Bro, people really be like riding for people like that hard, bro. Like get hella defensive.
That's how I feel about 50 Cent.
Oh, bro.
What? You know how the song? Let another nigga talk sweet about Chief Keef. I'm fucking beating their ass. That's how I feel about 50 Cent, bro.
Nah, 50 Cent is hard, bro.
Bro, I fuck
to be honest, 50. He's one of the. Honestly, and I've said this to somebody, a hip hop head back in the day. He got mad at me. I was like, bro, 50 Cent to me is greater than Jay-Z.
Bro, 50 Cent is top tier, bro.
Yeah, and
something to say.
And Jay-Z is top tier, bro.
It's top tier, but I to me 50 Cent is they're both kind of the same level, but I think 50 Cent is to me a little bit higher than him, especially just in culture wise. I mean, Jay-Z was very influential when it comes to culture, but I don't know if 50 had to.
He definitely had a big impact on the culture.
And now, especially with 50 Cent as a business guy, I think he's gone ahead of what Jay-Z's done, because Jay-Z stayed with more business side of this. I don't know. It's just more like music based, but his businesses are very low key, you know.
Fact.
With 50 Cent, it's more like you see everything he's done with his shows. I mean, shit. He sold vitamin. What's that? Vitamin drink.
The vitamin water.
Vitamin water. Yeah, he sold that shit. Like all his businesses are very known, you know. And I don't know, bro. I think to me, 50 Cent is more. Especially also his character, bro. Like the way his Instagram, the way he trolls,
like
the way he trolls.
He is, bro.
It's like,
that dude is wild, fam.
That's why he stays very, very. I don't know how do you say it, like current with the everything that's going on.
Yeah, facts.
And people just still follow him because of that, bro. Because they're gonna know he's gonna speak the truth.
That's facts. That's facts.
And he's one of the few people. I don't know if you know, he's one of the few people that like really gone against like the Hollywood shit.
Yeah.
Like he's never fucked with that. You know, he's always been against that.
He's definitely on a different wave, like in a different lane as well, bro. Like that's why I fuck with 50, bro.
That's why you don't fuck with Puff.
Bro, yeah, exactly.
Because he knows Puff be doing that gay shit.
Speaking of Puff, bro, yeah, facts, bro. And speaking of that nigga Puff, the album that he dropped.
I didn't even know he dropped an album.
Bro, yeah, he dropped the album. Like, I'm be honest, bro. When people drop albums, damn, I keep hitting the mic. When people drop albums, bro, I always listen to them, bro. Like, I don't even care. I don't care who it is, bro. Like,
you can move it more here, but shit.
Already, but I just basically, bro, listen to it. But the Diddy album, bro.
Terrible, trash.
Yeah, bro.
Worse than Drake's.
Yep. Worse
it's just like DJ Khaled's albums, bro.
Lately.
DJ Khaled's album's been trash lately.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
Yeah. I told somebody the other day, like, man, I always look forward to his albums just because all the features. Like, you bring so many artists to the table.
So many artists, bro.
I think the last two he did, the ones I've always been excited. I mean, not being biased just because I'm a big Lil Durk fan, but whenever Lil Durk and Lil Baby, like, they get together.
Oh, when they made that album and shit, like I think it was they did a project together.
Oh well, Lil Durk and Lil Baby did one.
Yeah.
But I'm saying whenever he put them two on a track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was what's it called? Every Chance I Get, and they did like another one, I think. And that shit went hard. Both of them went hard. But yeah, I don't know. I like them. I think one of them when they did Just Stay. Whenever I think J Balvin was in that one, Jeremiah was in that one.
It's all very like people saying like DJ Khaled's like latest albums all been like H&M music type shit.
Yo,
H&M
Yeah,
music.
like, you don't, yeah, that's all you like.
That's
You don't really
sad.
be hearing it.
Bro, before I forget,
H&M
whenever you're talking about Drake, when I was on my phone, I was looking at his credits, his like writing credits and stuff like that, or credits for the track. Honestly, this one had way less numbers. The one he did with 21 Savage, my God, bro, them names were like fucking like 22 names, 18 names, 19
Damn.
names, bro. And that's one thing that I was telling somebody, like, that's why when I started paying attention to that, I stopped listening to Drake. Cause you know everybody. If you're in the industry and you know about music, you know there's ghostwriters, 100%, right? But like I have mad respect and I have more appreciation to listen to somebody who did it on their own than to someone who has like a whole fucking team behind you. Like, goddamn, if you have like 18 names, bro.
That's
Now some of it comes with like, all right, sample credits. I understand that, like credits, But like, and then I was talking to someone. I was talking to Wavy, DJ Wavy. I was talking to her about it. So well, you gotta remember, like, it could be someone could come in the studio and be like, hey, say this, and he gonna give him that credit, right? But me personally, it was like, I don't know. Like, if I'm in the studio, like, I've been in the studio, I would say, like, maybe once or twice for your sessions or something like that. And you've been in there for a lot of my, like, you're, like, we've never been the type of, like, hey, say this instead, bro. So, like, let the artists do their own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do their thing. Like, I would never be the type to be like, you know, bro, you right. That shit, Like, maybe if they say it this way.
Yeah.
Bro, say it more like
Something
this.
like that, yeah.
Drag out that word or drag out that note, elongate that, you know, that bar, whatever. That's different because you're just talking about how to play with your own lyrics. I'm not telling you what to say.
Exactly.
So,
well, put it into like kind of like Wavy's thing where he's like he's just trying to give them credit. It's like maybe Drake just has enough money and he's just trying to put his people on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just like
But I don't know how good of
as
a
a
guy he
respect
is,
thing,
you know?
As a respect thing though, like I just like J. Cole. You see a lot of the credit shit. It's just straight up
J.
Jermaine Cole, J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Raw Wave fan. People know me. I'm a big Raw Wave fan. Not saying that he doesn't have any names, but a lot of them straight up Darius Green. You know, like on that Drake and 21 Savage out, bro. I'm talking about name. I told somebody who was laughing. I said, bro, he got more names than the fucking Bible does, bro.
Damn.
Like on his damn credits, bro. That shit
Yeah.
crazy.
That's why to me, when I was younger, I would always say Drake was the GOAT. But the older I got, the more I listened to Kendrick and the way he puts his bars and everything. To me, Kendrick's the GOAT.
But see, like I just don't. And that's the thing about it, about music. Everyone has their own like
it's
cup of tea, right? It's all opinionated at the end of the day, right? But like, I mean, sometimes the numbers don't lie, right? So yeah, of course, like Drake gets hella sales and stuff like that.
It's very subjective.
You know, but as far as like, I don't know, man, just the respect thing, especially as us, like as being artists and making music, like it's hard for me to be like, oh man, you wrote this shit yourself. I had like 10 other people help me. All right, bro. I just don't. I'm like, all right, never mind. I don't.
How many credits did the 8 a.m. in Charlotte have? Like, did it have a lot
there
of
was
writers?
one with SZA. It didn't even have the credit. Oh, there goes 8 a.m. in Charlotte. I think that's a low one for him. 4 numbers, including him. So 3 other people.
Yeah, because I'm like, ain't no way that one has.
Because there's some that you can tell it's like it's very him as far as like the lyrics. Like BBL Love, that's 4 people or 3 people including him. With Bad Bunny, Gently.
Bro, the thing is, that's why I was like,
5
Drake.
including
Sometimes when I listen to his music, I'm like, all right, Drake, that shit was corny right there. I was like,
Corny?
that bar was corny as fuck. Like it's very like, you always know, like when you hear a Drake bar, you always know that, oh yeah, that's definitely like a Drake bar. Like nobody else is gonna say that dumb shit, you know?
Yeah.
And
like honestly, bro, I
I've
think
never
this
done
is
that
the
with J.
one-
Cole. I've never done that with. I mean, J. Cole does sometimes, but he doesn't really have bars like that are like.
This is like one of the
The fuck?
projects I've seen
Yeah,
like
'cause
the
it's-
least amount of
that's
names,
facts,
bro.
man, 'cause he
The
think
least amount, and that's
well thought of.
and it could be that's probably why. That might sound like I'm hating, I don't know, but it's probably why maybe that shit ranked so low to you. Shit, maybe just he didn't
not
get
Drake,
enough
you
help.
know?
Maybe he didn't get enough help.
Maybe he got too much help.
No, this one didn't get that many names, bro.
Who? Which one?
Drake on a lot of the songs, he didn't get a lot of help. Like on that, what's the album called? The one with fucking 21 Savage.
Fuck, bro.
Her Loss?
Is that her? That one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna bring my point. I completely forgot about that, cause I'm like he has a lot of R&B songs, and when we think about what's the greatest
That's
R&B,
That's Rich Flex. He got hella numbers on that shit. Like as
Damn.
far as that's how many credits he's got. on Rich Flex. That's bro.
So that's the point I was gonna bring. Exactly what you said. Like he didn't have enough help. I was like, so when you think about it, one of like I would say top two. You can argue like which is the top albums of Drake. Take Care is pretty much one of those top 2, 3 that everybody
Honestly,
says.
I feel like that's
and
one of the
and now that I listen
albums
to
of all time.
now that I listen to this Drake and like maybe it's just more him, this Drake, I'm like, damn, how much then we should credit The Weeknd for that album of Take Care, because
when he had his pen on there.
Oh, for bro, a lot of the songs that he had, The Weeknd was the main one writing or producing those songs that he had in Take Care. And
sheesh.
And that got me thinking. I'm like, when I heard this album, I'm like, fuck, like what I've like maybe like it's kind of like how The Weeknd makes this type of music and the Drake makes this type of music, but when they get together they make greatness.
Yeah,
it's kind of like, damn, does Drake really need The Weeknd to make that type of music again? You know, like because when you hear the R&B album he just dropped, or like some of the songs that he dropped, it's like, damn, it doesn't hit, you know, as much as that. I forgot all the songs that were on Take Care, but like the ones with The Weeknd.
Like Crew Love,
yeah.
Shit.
My mind just went blank, bro, because I'm so tired right now. But all the songs, we know all those songs.
Like Good Ones Go, bro. Like I love Good Ones Go, Practice.
Weeknd goes crazy, yeah.
And those were all you could hear The Weeknd's touch in all those songs,
bro. Just like if you think about it, talking about touch, like if you get back into the old school artists like Prince, for instance, when Prince used to write and produce for specific artists like Morris Day and the Time, and then even I think her name is like Sydney Lopner or whatever her name is. I don't know, but she's like an '80s type singer. But the Prince wrote and produced songs for her, bro. And when you listen to those songs, you can actually feel his presence, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he just like, think about it, that They Don't Know My Name by Alicia Keys. That hoe was produced by fucking Kanye West. When you listen to that hoe, you can listen feel to Kanye, him, bro.
Yeah.
He made that hoe, like, he
and
made that song.
That's the greatness of a lot of writers that people don't really see, you know.
Facts,
or maybe only artists see it because obviously they do it.
That's facts.
But yeah, you can tell with a lot of stuff.
Kanye, that motherfucker was a genius.
I mean, Kanye produced albums. You can tell when it's a Kanye produced album, you know.
You could like that whole album he did with Nas, bro. I forget the name of it, but it's the one with it has the kids against the wall with their, you know, face facing the wall, and I think they got their hands up.
Yeah.
But it's like that album right there. The whole album was produced by Kanye West.
I mean, Daytona.
Yeah,
Daytona,
that's what I was just gonna say. Just as Daytona with Pusha T, bro, like all that shit, and just the quality of the music and just the sound, bro. Just like with Pharrell, you know, like same shit, bro. When Pharrell has his hand on something, you can know he had his hands on it, bro. Like you could tell it's there. You hear it, you feel it. Like,
yeah, man.
It's weird, bro.
I don't know. Yeah, like just this Drake album was just very disappointing.
I wonder if it's also like the like being like the nostalgic part of it. It's just
that we expect it.
Just because because I mean, we gotta think about it. We came up whenever Drake came up, right?
Yes.
Like when we was like middle school, high school, and maybe that could be a part of it, right? But I don't know. I think, but that's another reason. Maybe that's why we have that expectation. We know, like, all right, here's what Drake sound like, because it should take us back to that feeling. You know what I'm saying? It should, because I mean, shit, we felt it whenever it first dropped, so we should know how it feels whenever it comes back to that. Like,
yeah, but that's the thing. Even like whenever he dropped, honestly, Nevermind, like it's a house music type, and even that, which was way different, which was nothing that I was expecting Drake to drop. I thought it was gonna be like another album, like the Drake album.
Shit, yeah.
I was
title,
like,
especially with that title.
Yeah. So I was like, even I appreciated that, you know. So that's why I was like, damn, like this is the first time I've actually been disappointed by Drake. I'm like, I've never been disappointed by Drake. So
like the ones I did like on was it her last one? The only one I liked was is it Middle of the Ocean, I think?
Yeah, that was it.
Or Jumbo
Back Outside Boys.
Whatever. Popping. Yeah. Rich Flex was alright too. I just, like I said, if I hear it, I'm not gonna like play it. But Middle of the Ocean, like that one gave me more like Drake, because he like sang a little bit of some R&B shit. Like that's the Drake I think everyone likes. Now I mean, there's not that there's not up tempo Drake songs that I don't that I don't like, but you know what I'm saying, that he's got the two lanes that he does. like I said, it's just for like as an artist, like writing my own shit, you writing your own shit. Like for me personally, like I just feel like it's a lot more respected on my. You'll get my respect whenever you do it on your own. Yeah, like if I know like you get glorified for so much shit, I'm like bro, but you ain't really do this on your own. Like hold up, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. But it might come from me like my boxing background, being an individual sport person. Like that might be a little bit of it, but I don't know. But
I'm kind of like, you know how when you with Drake right now, you know how when you break up with a girl and then you're like, damn, she was a little bit ugly, but you're so in love with the chick that you didn't see her ugly
Shallow
parts.
Hal, hold on. Huh? Shallow Hal. Never watched that?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I saw that.
Jack Black.
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Yeah, exactly like that. I feel like that's how I'm with Drake. Because you how you say like the dick writers, like they don't see the wrongs that he's doing or like how bad the music is because they're so in love with him.
Bro.
They don't see the bad parts. Now that I'm like not.
Yeah. And not even just to put it on him. Like there's a lot of artists like that. Like I feel like even with Bad Bunny, people are like that too. Peso Pluma, which I know Peso Pluma's up and coming, so it's almost like he can't do no wrong.
Yeah,
Sexy
right now
Red
he's
too.
in the love the lovebird or like what do you call it, like the honeymoon stage.
Yeah, facts, bro. He can't do no wrong type shit. Yeah. And then the Sexy Red is like that's the thing too. Like I saw the podcast with Theo. I just watched it because Theo Vaughn was on it because he said some fun. Whenever he was on with YG and YG was like, man, he's like, who's one of the hottest females out right now? I said, man, Sexy Red going brazy. And he was like, let me see Sexy Red. Let me get a look at it. And he was like, ooh, yeah. I need me some of that shit.
I need me some of that shit.
Yeah.
That need me some of
that.
That
motherfucker's so damn funny, bro. But then I saw the podcast where, like me, after watching the podcast, I liked her. Like I was like, oh man, she seemed cool.
She
like,
kept up. I watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
She kept up. Like most of the time when Theo has a guest, especially when it comes to rappers, they're very secluded. They're very like quiet because they don't get Theo's comedy. But her, everything Theo was throwing at her, she was just coming up with her own shit, you know. And I was like, oh shit,
she was like really good. She was laughing. She thought he was funny. Like, man, you funny. That like she was saying some funny ass shit. Bro.
So this I mentioned this before the podcast started. Y'all didn't know that she didn't drop a sex tape.
She dropped out.
Oh yeah, USA. No.
Yeah. So she posted it on her story. She posted it on her story, but it wasn't her. Supposedly somebody posted it on her Instagram, like her Instagram page. They posted her on the story a sex tape of her, which was crazy. Which a lot of people were saying.
Was it going crazy?
So, nah, bro, her pussy ain't pink, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I was like. And that's the whole meme. Like right now, it's like, damn. So her coochie really ain't pink. I'm disappointed.
Damn, she capping in the rap.
She capping.
Wait, so what color was it?
But
pussy hole not.
Dark and brown, bro. As you expected. As you expected, bro. Dark and brown is as.
You said dark and
same
brown.
color as her booty hole, bro. Nah, bro. And the crazy thing, that's the thing I hate about. That's the thing I hate about Twitter, bro. That like I didn't even want to watch it, bro. But like literally,
I didn't want to watch it, but I did anyway.
Here's the thing, bro. It's just like the comments. It was just it was just straight up the comments, bro. It was just straight up the comments. Like I clicked on the post because they were making a joke about it, and literally I clicked on the meme because you know how sometimes the comments are funnier than the actual post.
They be adding shit in the comments you can't ignore. Like if you scroll.
Bro, it was the first one.
What the fuck?
The whoever posted it pinned that shit. Yeah. And I'm like, bro.
What was it?
And it's mine as well. Here, let me just watch it.
Shit.
Turn it up.
Nah, it was like 15 seconds. But supposedly, like, there's a big conspiracy about it because the Theo Vaughn podcast, she speaks on how she supports Trump.
And I heard about it.
So the conspiracy theory is that, like, when the elite, which you know who the people involved in the music industry, most of them are very liberal, very into the not right wing.
Yeah, the Democratic Party.
Democratic Party.
They want that one.
So when they see somebody so influential supporting somebody like Trump, they're gonna do something that's gonna embarrass her for the rest of her life because obviously she don't want.
Damn.
That's a tactic that they actually use, like the humiliation tactic. That's why they make men wear them dresses in the industry and all that shit. And that's why you see some of the think about it. Like Cat Williams said this, bro. Cat Williams have said this in interviews or even on fucking his live comedy shows, bro. That they real life will make someone wear a dress. Dave Chappelle said they came to him with the script about it, and Cat Williams said the same thing. You've never seen not one of them.
Yeah, they're one of the realest dudes out there, and
Facts,
Dave Chappelle. That's why he left. That's why he
Facts.
had the hiatus, because he said, "Fuck Hollywood, like they make me do this type of ritual." And we all know Hollywood, bro. They worship Satan, bro. They're all Satanists in Hollywood, bro. They never hide it. They've never hid it from anyone at all. But like I said, Cat Williams did say that. There's also like saying same thing as initiation, as like what you talking about when we talk about SEXY Red. I mean, there's also like for some reason all the Spider-Mans, the actors, they've all, after they make those Spider-Man movies, because when they become Spider-Man actors, they're pretty much on top of the world, because everybody fucking knows them. Like Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and what's his name?
I forgot his name. I know you're talking
I know
about.
The most recent one.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, bro, but I know exactly.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
So so all three of them, right after they have those Spider-Man movies, they make them do a movie where they get fucked. Like all of them had a movie right after where they have a sex scene where they're getting like fucked pretty much. And to me that's like, it can't be a coincidence when all three of them, because
they just fall out like on some,
because
like,
not a lot of actors make them, they get made, like they have to do that, you know. And for some reason all three Spider-Mans have done it. I don't know if it's a coincidence.
They're like, let's see if
that
we can
is
get
another
this guy.
theory of like,
let's see if we can pull this one into this shit.
But
third time's a charm.
But that is kind of like the initiation, you know, like
if
you want this role, all right, you're gonna have to do something for us too.
Hell
at the end of the
humiliate you.
And now Tom Holland said that because now I think he had a most
Shia
recent.
LaBeouf, bro.
Oh yeah, Shia LaBeouf. But Tom Holland recently had, and that kind of like to me kind of confirmed it, because he had a podcast with somebody in the UK, and he's like, why don't you live in LA? And he's like, nah man, like to me, like I like obviously making movies and stuff, and Spider-Man's one of my hot childhood dreams to be Spider-Man, you know. But he's like, but everything that goes around Hollywood, like I don't live that lifestyle, you know. I'm a more exclusive guy. Like I just want to be left alone. But obviously he didn't say it out loud that what they made him do. But like in his head, I'm like, damn, this dude's seen some shit that is like, fuck that. I don't
want to be around that shit.
I don't want to be around that shit.
Facts.
And I'm like, damn, bro.
It could be a lot of things. It could be like the party and the drugs,
so much, bro.
All the other shit. It's so much shit you could think of, bro. Like, like it could be crazy, wild shit. Like, y'all seen that movie, that Sound of Freedom movie?
Yeah, bro.
That shit was fucked up, bro. Like,
I already know it was, bro.
That bro, that was I hardly ever cry in movies, bro. But I cried in that movie, bro, because especially because the little girl looks exactly like my little sister, like the same type of like
that little girl looking like my little cousin.
I was like looking like I was literally looking at my little sister, and I'm like, fuck, man, like that shit happens every day.
It does, bro.
Yeah, and you don't even know, bro.
It does, bro.
Like you don't even know. And then like in the movie, there's like, I don't want to like ruin it, right, for people who haven't seen it, but there's just a part where like it's just like empty land and people are pretty much like slaves and working. And pretty much where they keep a lot of like children and stuff, or this guy, right? And it's like, damn, like when we complain about shit we go through every day, and then you see people like who have no chance of escape, bro, no chance of escape, and they're not even the children, just the people just like slave workers, bro. They have no chance of escaping at all, because they're in the middle of the fucking nowhere in a random ass country. No one's gonna go find them, bro.
Yeah, that's facts.
Like, so it just kind of makes me think like, damn, when we complain about the littlest fucking thing, like people out here complain like, oh man, the fucking line was too long at Starbucks. Now I can't get my coffee. Like, what the fuck? You tripping about some shit like that?
You
know what I'm saying?
tripping, bro.
And honestly, bro, like I hate to get political again, but this is why people say not build the wall, but we really want to secure our border, not because of like being racist, that we don't want. Obviously, I'm Mexican. I still want Mexicans to come over here, or like Hispanics to come over here.
Like you're not trying to stop people from like changing their lives in a good way.
No, yeah, but there's legal ways to do it. I did it the legal way, but when you see articles of 85,000 kids going missing from ICE, from ICE, actual people having them in cages, and then they're just going missing. Like, how the fuck you lose 85,000 kids?
Yeah.
And when you see the movie. And when you see the stats of who's the number one consumer of child pornography and child sex trafficking, is the U.S. So like when you lose those kids in the border, it's like we know where they're going. They're going here. They're coming here to America, or they're already in America, but they get lost because they get sold to those people, bro.
fucking
and
crazy.
People don't realize that. That's why we gotta secure the border. To me, that's why I'm like, we gotta secure the border. It's not about like being racist or anything like that. It's about securing who they're bringing in, because some of these kids, like you saw in the movie, where the scene where like the guy, they make the kid have a script, like the kid has a script of like, he's my dad, you know.
Yeah.
And he gets stopped in the border. He's like, nah, you're not. That's the dude that's bringing the kid over. Where the FBI dude stops him. They do that all the time. Like right now, that's what's happening all the time. They say, if somebody asks you, I'm your dad, but really, all those 7-8 kids that they have with them, they're bringing with them, none of them are there. They're just the dudes trafficking them. And I'm like, fuck, that's crazy, bro.
Bro, there's like a movie called Traffic, but it has I think her name is Paula Patton. And then if y'all watched Love and Basketball, the dude that plays Quincy, his name is Q. I think that's his real government name as well. But anyways, at the end of that movie, it's about trafficking, like sex trafficking and all that other shit. But at the end of that movie, they have a fact where it says that it said it was some in the trillions, bro. But they make trillions of dollars every year off of trafficking, bro. And that's how much money the industry profits, bro. So it's like, in a sense, you already can tell by just reading that and just seeing that, bro, that the government, bro,
is involved in
that, because there's no way in hell that's how much they're making trillions of dollars, bro, off of this sex slave industry.
People like when high people have money, they'll do whatever the high money is at. It attracts people with high money. Facts. And all that type of shit. When you have access to that, it brings those type of people.
It's like the mafia days,
greed, bro. Greed will catch you in the long run, bro. People who fuck up with greed, whether it's like you just get greedy, bro.
And the thing is, it used to be a conspiracy theory, but until Epstein got arrested, then you realize, oh shit, this shit's real. It's not a conspiracy theory. There's actually islands out there that are actually like exactly how they did it in The Sound of Freedom. I mean, you didn't watch it, but the way they arrested, the way they arrested them, the dudes, is they built an island for them to bring all the kids, for him to find the girl he was looking for. But in the process, they ended up arresting the main dude that was trafficking all the people, all the little kids. And that's how
it
they
goes back
arrested
to
him.
greed, bro. That's what I was saying. Like, I didn't want to say it because of the movie, you know, but like since you said it, like, bro, it got him at the end because they got greedy. Like they was making. I'm saying like, oh, they should have been smart about. Like, nah, fuck all them. You know what I'm saying?
That, but it's true.
It's just, but I'm just saying, like, greed gets you. Like, it starts from from day one.
Facts.
It all led to you getting fucking caught, like in any kind of way, bro. Like, you know, and that's why I feel like a lot of people they can't help but just. But you know, I don't know, bro. When people, that's why back to the whole fucking lyric bullshit. Like, that's why I just can't respect if you can get it on your own, bro. Yeah. Like, I rather struggle the rest of my life, bro.
We've been talking about that.
But I can't like. I'd rather struggle the rest of my fucking life, bro. I'd rather struggle the rest of my fucking life.
Some weird, crazy, or get it.
You know what I'm saying? And know that, like, all right, like, I've been trying to get it on my motherfucking own the right way, the organic.
I don't think we were talking about that. I think we were talking about SEXXY Red, and then it went to that.
I
don't think we went from the lyrics to the fucking.
Nah, no, but just saying, like, go back to that. But
like,
just to like, that's why I get so upset about it, or it just bothers me. It just annoys me. You know?
Just my last point off of that though, off of the child sex. I think like in the movie or how they got arrested, they were in over their head because you said they were like they got too greedy.
Yeah.
But that's because they didn't know business wise. But when you think about it, in America, these business people know how America is run.
Yeah.
So these people are way smarter in running these businesses. So they're not gonna get caught, bro.
Facts,
that's why Epstein list to this day it hasn't been released, because when the judge saw the list, it's like, oh, she saw my bosses. Like, how am I gonna rat out all my bosses? Like,
and a lot of that shit's like in plain sight. Did you see how like supposedly like there was something that happened with that movie, like supposedly like that supposedly some guy that was a part of the shit or helped like invest money into it or something, like into the film. Supposedly I don't know, right? Got caught into the shit. But then the actual, I don't know if it was like the writer of the movie or whatever who actually really did produce it. It was like, that's bullshit. They're just trying to make us fucking look bad. They put that up to make us look bad and say, oh, y'all's own people when y'all made this movie. Like, nah, that's fucking bullshit. I've never seen this guy on set. I've never seen this guy around. that's a fucking lie. They're just trying to make us look bad.
Yeah,
You know
bro. When he said it, dude, they make trillions of money. You don't think they're gonna waste some money on bringing this shit down because it's bad business.
Yeah.
It's like any other business. Like, oh, a company is competing with us. All right, bring it down, or like,
they
try to
bring.
bring.
Gonna put a stop to that shit. Like, at some way, somehow, bro. They go. That's just how that shit is, man. Like, they're just control. And like you said, like once people get a taste of something, and they're like, oh shit, you know what? We can make this much money, and nobody's gonna know.
But sometimes we're gonna
hide it in like plain sight. Like for instance, I was gonna say
plain sight.
And there's this. I know this is just a show, but Law and Order. One time I was watching Law and Order, bro. There's an episode. This dude was he had child pornography and all this other weird ass shit going on, and that's what he was getting charged for. But they couldn't find evidence.
So they couldn't charge.
They couldn't find anything, but they messed around and sent it off to some computer software specialist or some crazy shit, bro. The dude had the fucking pictures and videos, my nigga, like saved to his desktop background. But on his desktop background, it was just the Windows picture. So it was behind the screen, bro. Yeah. Every pixel was actually a picture, my nigga. Like that was, you know what I'm saying? And it made that. Oh, so shit. I'm just saying, I know this is a TV show, Law and Order, but
no, that exists,
they get
bro.
the idea from somewhere. So if that's happening, 9 times out of 10, there's somebody out here.
No, in the movie, like in the movie, it talks about one of the dudes that gets caught in the beginning, and that's how they start the whole organization, is because one of the dudes that get caught, I think he has like the amount of pictures and stuff that he has, like the gigabytes. It's not even gigabytes. It's like I forgot what's after. It's like gigabytes, and then it's the terabytes. Yeah. The amount of terabytes he had of porn is like almost like 1 million hours type shit. It's like, bro, it's like how fucking you have 1 million worth of child pornography?
That is
like
crazy.
That's wild, bro. That's just wild to even think about, man. But yeah, that movie overall is just, it made me hella sad, bro.
I ain't watched it. I still want to watch it.
Yeah, it's something to watch, bro. Like, kind of like going to what you were saying about, like, it's crazy what these people, and this is completely going left, but like how someone like thought of to put that in there. It makes me think of, like, you know, them Saw movies.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker's got to be thinking of that shit. So like
somebody's doing that somewhere. Some niggas is getting, when you see the missing signs and shit, sometimes be some crazy shit, but when like it's adults and shit, we ain't found bro since last month.
Yeah.
Where he been? Well, somebody got him in a house somewhere, sawing his ass up. He playing a game.
Yeah.
You know? Some jigsaw shit. Like, that's really, bro. There's because people be doing that shit, bro. People weird out here. Like think about the movie Hostel.
I never seen Hostel.
You never seen Hostel?
I've never seen that one.
Bro, there's a movie. It's Hostel, bro, where people they go out of town to like one of them European countries like Russia, kind of like Taken, you know. But instead of getting trafficked, they get took. And they get trafficked. They get bought for money and shit.
Like ransom.
But it's not ransom.
They just get
getting killed, bro. People torturing these people, bro, in rooms and shit. And bro, that people really be doing that crazy ass shit. I bet you they doing that crazy ass shit out here, bro.
But sometimes, bro, and nothing happens to these people because obviously they have a limited amount of money, and plus
power, bro.
Like us, like the people that are living in the real world, not because they don't live in the real world, bro. They live with the amount of money they have. They don't even.
They live in like
they don't live among us, you know.
It's like almost like a
very secluded areas.
It's almost like a fake fake world they live in. It's like
type shit.
Yeah, bro. It's
like you see. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Oh yeah, Game of Thrones go crazy.
How
and I don't
like in the back in the day, like the kingdoms and stuff, the kings, like they're always just walking in the castles and stuff. They're never with the people. That's to them what we are to them. Like,
and then they have a courtyard.
They have a courtyard and they see everybody from down there, but
and it's like
they never around them. You know,
type shit. Yeah, fact.
That's how they are to us.
Through like.
And we're never gonna and we're never gonna do about it, nothing about it, because like those people, we're just worried on a day-to-day type shit or try to make it.
Facts.
And once you really make it in life and you're like rich, kind of like the artists, the rappers and all that, either you get included into it or you get out of it, and we're not gonna give you any more money.
Fuck that.
Which that's what a lot of artists are. I mean, the ones that are excluded, look at Cat Williams. He's not as big as he was back in the day.
Exactly, bro.
Why? Because he started talking about this.
Facts, bro. He started speaking.
Dave Chappelle's one of the few ones that is like. And honestly, I think the podcast era really changed it, because Joe Rogan is also one of those dudes, and that really is not Joe about Rogan that life. Crazy. but now you have your own platform to explore it. But just like how you have your own platform, like YouTube could cancel my YouTube channel and that's it. Like, I don't have anything else. But which is crazy. That's why I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, nothing's gonna happen.
That's why I feel like there's certain people that are so secluded. They're either out there and they just disappear, or there's people that just keep their distance because they just don't want to be around that shit, or they've seen it, they know about it. All right, like that's probably why people don't do so many interviews. They're not out there like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not on podcasts all the time. They're not always on. You know what I'm saying? Because either they want to do it their own way, or it's like, all right, well, you could really blow up. But if you want to do it your way, then all right, we're going to, I don't think some people I think that whole conspiracy shit where, people, they could take that shine from you. Some people, like, they're still going to have their shine because they have their people behind them. But at the end of the day, I think that's why they're so private. Like, think about, like, how, like, Frank Ocean is very, like,
bro,
you know what I'm saying, to himself. Ducked off. And you got other people that get like that, too. And other things. Bro. Yeah. Kendrick.
Schoolboy Q. Like,
all those people,
they're just
bro.
all like,
shit. Didn't Party Next Door go like? I feel like I hadn't heard nothing from him for a minute. Like,
but Party Next Door, I think, is more because like, I do just lazy at making music. I don't know.
So?
It has to be something like that, bro. Or he just is like, think about like someone like, in a sense, Rico Love. Rico Love, he, like, when you hear that Turn the Lights On, when you hear that, like in the Usher music and all this shit, Rico Love had his hand on that. So it's like kind of like Rico Love, bro. Like, what if Party Next Door is actually a writer, like, and he gets more?
Yeah, I would say, or some of them are just satisfied. Like, some people are like, man, I don't need all this. Like, which is actually a healthy way of living, right? It's like where they don't get caught up in greed. It's like, nah, I'm cool with this. Like, bro, if I make like just $1 million a year, and I'm saying just because a lot of these others make more than that because they stay active.
Facts.
Like, I'm cool with $1 million a year. I don't need that shit. I'll give myself a nice crib.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be living. Yeah, my family's straight.
Facts.
It's kind of like whenever was it like when Curry, like, he like was then like doing pay cuts, but like, man, why not? Like, man, if I'm upset about making this much money and like being stingy, like, what kind of person am I? Or something like that. I think that's what it was, or something like that. But yeah, bro, like if you tripping about like, no, I make. Now there are some things like you feel like it's okay to feel like you deserve X amount, but if you really tripping about that shit, like, that says a little bit more about you than anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But it says something about you as a person, in my opinion.
Now you do have to. I think to me I'm the same way, bro. Like, I think I'll hit a certain number, like, of making money, where it's just like I'm content with my life, bro. Because sometimes when you see all those rich people, and I think Bill Gates has talked, like, all these billionaires, they talk about it, is like, what's something like because they're old now and they're like, what's something you would give back? I was like, I don't think I'll be as greedy, or I would enjoy more life than what to it. I think Apple dude, what's his name? Steve Jobs was the one who said that before he died, because he realizes, like, man, I literally spent my whole life working for this company, and now I'm dying, and I didn't live a single day of my life free.
Like, you didn't
because
live,
every day was something towards the business, towards his business. He never really enjoyed his life, like, just relaxed.
Yeah, like money. Like, yeah, money comes and goes, and on top of that, it's like, bro, we ain't gonna take your money with you. Now I understand the whole, like, all right, for your kids too, but it's like, hey, bro, like, not trying to say, I'm not gonna be like, all right, if I have kids, like, bro, you ain't gonna get a dime, like, nothing like that. But it's like, bro, you gotta chase it how I chase it. Like, that's gonna make you complacent and be like, nah, you gotta learn. And I think there was and I always refer back to him because that's the artist I follow the most. But Rod Wave was even saying, like, in one song he goes, more money, more problems. Nah, more money, more people with their money problems, looking for you to solve them. So he was talking about how, like, man, shit, like, more money, more problems. Like, nah, it's like the more money you get, the more money that brings people with their money problems coming to you to be like, yo, help me out, bro, help me out, man. You got this, you got that. Like, man, I remember whenever I first got signed, like, I had some family, like, from, like, Mexico on my dad's side that were like, I mean, people I never even fucking talked to, and maybe I never even met. Hey, cuz, send me pictures, like, my dad and stuff like that, like, that they knew my dad from back in the day. And I even asked my dad, hey, is that my cousin? He's like, yeah, like, don't be like that, man. Like, Adam and shit like that. I'm like, bro, like, nah, fuck that. Like, they ain't been part of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, now they want to be part of my life. And then here come the little, hey, cuz, the fridge ain't been working. Like, you think you can send $100? And I'm like, shit, get off Facebook. Go hustle, bro. Fuck, get off Facebook. Don't message me, bro. Like, I never been the type of person, like, to like, just give out money, bro. Like, I'm just not the type of person. Like, Cause ain't nobody ever give me money. Like fuck that, bro. So
that's how my cousins are too, bro. And I don't know any of my cousins. I don't have family here. All my family's in Mexico.
Yeah.
So like I grew up without a family. Only my mom and my siblings. And like my cousin hit me up thinking like America is great and shit. But I'm like, bro, America's great, but hey, you're living day to day too here. You know, I have to grind my ass off to be
like it's all like the cost
of
living of work. Like I was talking to my cousins, and these are cousins like I'm really close to. They're like, how much you like charge an hour for like personal training? And I tell them, and they're like, oh, what? Like that's how many pesos or whatever. But I'm like, you gotta remember though, like out here you gotta make like at least shit. Y'all were talking about how much you gotta make on the last podcast I saw. That y'all were like talking about. You gotta make how much a year here to like live a comfortable living?
Well, we're just talking about because in general, I was like, last year I had made 6 figures, but with a lot of investments that I made, I just felt like I was just paycheck to paycheck, everything, you know, just because. Also, I do have a lot of stuff that I've been buying. Like obviously, I'm paying 2 cars right now plus my actual rent is like damn like. I live like a family man, even though I don't have a family. Like dead ass, like, the bills I have, I'm like fuck. Like I have a whole family, but it's just my fucking siblings and shit.
Man, that shit that just got my gears turning like lyrically, just about music, just how like, bro, you can be living like a family man, like, man, when trying to have a family plan though, like trying to live to like you trying to work. That's what's sad, bro. Like there's people out here that really just got the grind, bro, but they just don't get to that, bro.
Yeah,
like,
facts, bro. You
know, this country has been like hard to like live in lately, especially with the fucking chaos, bro. Like,
bro, that's why, and this is something that I was talking about.
But we're still blessed, bro.
So because like the people that are crossing the border right now aren't Mexican anymore, or just Central Americans. Most of them are Russian, African people that are coming to Mexico and then from Mexico to America. And I honestly think there's no less Mexicans. And even I know this because my cousins have crossed over here. And they talk to me. It's like, damn, we didn't expect to be that expensive to live over here now. Like back in the day, it was good for them because everything was cheap. So they make money, hella money here, and then just send it to Mexico and then go back. Now it's like you come over here and you're living paycheck to paycheck. You're like, you got no money to send to Mexico.
That's for real, bro.
And to outside of America, it seems like America is the one like everything's beautiful and free and stuff, but once you get here, like damn, everything's green expensive on the other side.
Grass, like what I said, grass is green on the other side.
Bro. But it's really not, bro. Everything's expensive here. Like you're working
for real, like everything, bro. I was already talking about fucking. This makes me sound like a goddamn bargain shopper and cheap as fuck. But I was telling you about it the other day. I was like, bro, I was in line at Chick-fil-A, bro. I told this story like at least 10 times since this happened. This happened like a couple weeks ago, but. Like I was at the drive-thru, I forgot what I got to order, and I was like, instead of fries or hash browns, let me get a yogurt, like go healthier, right? The yogurt parfait. Yeah. I get the yogurt parfait. They're like, that's a $3 upcharge. I was like, bro, for fucking a yogurt, you're gonna charge me $3 fucking for this shit, bro. $3 more. Or like, I went to go. Oh, remember I was on the phone with you at that breakfast joint? I was at this breakfast spot at Leo's Brunch House, and I was eating, and this shit was like it's like 13 or 11.29, right? This other thing said 11 or 30. It's the exact same price. I asked like, hey, can I have this, but can I have French toast instead? So that's a $3 upcharge. This shit is like almost the exact same thing, bro. But instead of hash browns, you get like sausage, and then that has French toast. I'm like, so you gonna get? How you gonna charge me $3 more on some shit that's already on the menu?
Right.
You
just trying to take
less protein, bro. This country's now since the inflation, I feel like everyone finds every fucking reason to charge you like up the ass for some shit.
Bro, tips right now everywhere you buy something, even if they're not like just tip, like it's automatic like.
It's already included. Gratuity is included.
Not even that. Just it gives you an option.
Yeah.
But like for everything, it's a tip.
Bro.
For absolutely
man, at so much at this point, I've lost the guilt of hitting no thanks. Like I've just lost the guilt. I'm like I don't.
At first I didn't, but then I saw a reel recently where I said no. You know what's funny? I was like, I saw a reel where it's like, damn. It was like, man, God only asked for 10% of gratuity. Like, why the hell am I gonna give y'all 20%? I'm like, bro, like I ain't cheap, but that makes sense,
bro.
That's very logical right there. So I ain't finna give no more than 10% from now on.
Bro, that reminds me, like,
unless it's restaurants, I get it. Restaurants,
yeah, I mean, because you're serving, it's like you actually
the service is good, bro.
Yeah.
The service is good.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's sometimes I do feel like when I see someone, I can kind of like feel their energy, their demeanor. They just look like they're going through it. I'll give them a tip.
Facts.
Yeah,
you know
now
what I'm
when
saying?
it comes to restaurants, I give really good tips.
Oh, but not that. I'm talking about like let's say at Starbucks, I see someone look like he's just going through it. Like, damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's $10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Now even
that's rare.
Starbucks, Starbucks is still doable. But like when it comes to like I would say like the indoor, when I go to the indoor,
Yeah.
they literally just hand me a Powerade and like I'm like, bro, I ain't finna give you tip for doing your job, dog. Like you're just handing me a fucking Powerade.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not gonna give you a
tip. I could go get that myself.
I know. I'm like, bro, like just
I'll get him. Grab Powerade. Can I grab a Powerade?
Yeah, like I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna give you a tip for that. Just for everything, it's a tip now, and I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
That's wild, bro. It's like, speaking of this price shit, I want to say this, bro. So I went to the store the other day to get some stuff. My girl told me to get some chips. I'm looking at the prices of some. It was some Doritos, the big bag, not the family size bag, but you know the bigger one, big bag, bro. These shits was like $5-6. I remember when Doritos, the big bag, used to be like $2-3.
Yeah.
Them chips was like $5-6. I'm like, bro, there's no way in hell that these big ass chips cost that much. These are, and then at the store, you know, the little bitty bag, they're like $2.49. They used to be like $1.60 something or $1.40 something. But now all them shits are expensive. Everything's just going up.
Right.
I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm not with that shit. Y'all need to slow it down a little bit, you know.
And then that shit's gonna continue to go up,
Facts,
bro.
I was gonna ask you, since you pay attention a lot to like the government, all that shit, the economy, like or just the politics and stuff. Because I don't, like I said, I think the reason why I just get away from it is because like, bro, like I feel like that.
It consumes you, bro.
Yeah, it consumes you, and it takes a lot of you. Like,
Right,
I feel like it adds stress to you. Is like it's energy, like bad energy that just goes to you. So I'm like, I just try to stay away from it. But if you had to put like a guess, bro, like when do you see the economy or like things ever like getting good again?
It's
Never.
actually gonna get worse now, bro.
Like, you don't think it's ever gonna go back to how it used to be? Not I mean, of course, never gonna go back to how it used to be because
It depends on the election. If Trump wins, I think he's gonna be able to get the economy back because he's gonna end these wars. I honestly think he's gonna end these wars, and also, well, I know for a fact it's gonna keep going up right now, especially because of everything that's happened to Israel. We're gonna have to send money to them because they're their number one. We're their number one. Yeah, we're their number one ally. So we send money to Israel on like they have a contract with
on
us
a regular type shit.
where we send them like a certain amount of billions of dollars every year.
That's why Netflix keeps fucking charging their shit.
Yeah, they keep going up.
Netflix.
Chill.
Because as companies they get taxed, so in order for them to get taxed, they tax us.
Bitches.
That's why eggs are $7 a carton now because of that shit. And we don't see it. People think it's just gas, but I'm like, no, bro. When you see it, you go buy food, you go buy groceries. It's not just
bro.
taxes that you pay at the end of the year. No, it's everything you consume.
And I need my money back at the end of the year, all of it.
Yeah,
I need more than what I get.
Bro,
Fuck
I
that.
pay, bro.
Fuck
I don't
that
even get
bro.
money back, bro. I pay.
Bro, I get money back because I got kids.
Oh no, yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
That's
pop
all-
2,
yeah.
3.
I'm about to say, goddamn, that's the move. I'm gonna get some
I'm
kids,
gonna start,
bro.
I'm gonna start popping 2 or 3, bro.
That's not the
Fuck,
kid. That's not the
man.
move. Do not get the kid just because that shit is. Nah, just kidding.
I'm gonna be like, hold the kid up in camera.
Yeah,
Be
see,
like,
this,
see this shit? I need
this is
some.
my kid.
See this shit?
But yeah,
So
bro.
my money.
Before we go, anything y'all wanna share, any promote or anything like
Go
that?
ahead, bro.
Any events?
Sheesh. I mean, yeah. All I want to promote is, hey. Speaking of promote, let me say this right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Is that your hat or is that somebody else's?
Nah,
hat?
this is somebody else's hat. Flex.
I just
You know
noticed
what
that. I
I'm
was like,
saying?
damn, that's crazy.
That's a hard
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
hat.
They got all types of different designs on the side, you know, and in the back.
I was like,
Yeah,
Dallas
yeah.
flexes. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, bro. Yeah, but man, I got some lighters in, so you know what I'm saying. If everybody smoke that marijuana, even if you smoke cigarettes, preferably don't light no cigarette with this. You know what I'm saying, but if you smoke marijuana, if we could talk about marijuana,
You have your own
you know what I'm
lighter?
saying?
Yeah.
I got lighters. Hit your boy, the hippie chamber. You know what I'm saying. Also, I got a project coming out. It's called Hippie Verse.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna have about like 8 songs on that hoe, man. Nothing too crazy. And
Is that an EP or what is that? Album.
it's more so, yeah. It's like considered an album, EP.
Well,
because
I
like,
don't even know
EP
what's the
is-
difference, to be honest.
So
What's an EP?
EP is basically, it means extended play. So when you create an EP, it usually has anywhere from 2 to, I'll say,
Like 5 or 6 songs.
5-6 songs.
Yeah.
But when you start getting to like 7, 8, 9, 10,
That's
that's
an
when
album.
it's considered an album. or if you consider that whole mixtape or whatever the fuck you want to consider it, because you're the artist.
Yeah.
But
it could be like, fucking. It could be like it's 12 songs. It's EP.
This EP.
Like, yeah.
It's a 12 song EP.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Wiz
whatever
just
you
dropped
call it.
his. I thought it was an album. But then he was talking
like
about this
30
shit.
songs.
He was talking about this shit, and he said it's a mixtape. So I was like, oh, okay, well, that makes fucking sense. You know, so whatever the fuck you want to call your project, that's what it is. You know, that's what we just gonna call it.
I guess by the book though. It's like
exactly.
So you're just like consider what EP or
I would consider that whole album, bro.
Okay.
I just consider that whole
album's a big deal, bro. I feel like when an artist drops like more than 5 songs, that's a lot of that's a lot of work. And
it is,
money,
bro. And a lot
too.
of bro. And that's the thing about it. So it's the money, and I was supposed to release my shit this October. I was supposed to have video and everything, but the way things are going, I have to push it back. But everything's coming into play, bro. And the thing about it is, I own every single song.
Hey,
every song, bro.
That's the main important thing, bro.
Yeah, I got all the track stems, everything. So this hoe's going to be something I can actually do something with. So just stay tuned for that. That's all I got coming up. You know, that's it. And I got a show in October.
Yeah,
we're in October.
Perform.
We're in October on the and I'm going to Oklahoma to perform on the 28th. I know some people probably want me to come out there, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. I'm not tripping. You know. And then with the bro Alex, I might. We were talking about in November. Me do like a little smooth song, record, perform that hoe when he headlines. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So I might do that.
Hell yeah, get on the show.
Gotta ask Ellie, you know what I'm saying? But once I do that, we'll figure that shit out. Hell yeah. But other than that,
that's the hippie chamber.
That's the hippie chamber. We just chilling right now. We just creating and constantly growing and learning and moving, bro.
Yeah.
Before I forget, like to talk about just to give a quick rundown, just to let people know, like, man, if you see people like artists that are really trying to like go and do it now, all right, this is one thing I'm gonna say though, like if the person is just not good and it's just garbage, like, or whatever, right? Right. I'm just being completely
tell that
honest.
motherfucker.
Bro, tell the motherfucker, like, bro, that shit's really not like, okay, you don't have to break the motherfucker's heart. Like, hey man, that ain't it for me. Or bro, just be honest, like be fucking honest. Or just say, bro, just keep working. Like, it ain't really it for me, but just keep working. I'm gonna let you. So at least, like, let's say down the road that motherfucker drops some hot shit and they get that love from that person.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It took you a minute for you to catch my attention, but that shit hard. That show
hard.
That makes them be like, damn, I worked and I got my progress in. Like, fuck yeah, you know.
It makes them want to go harder. Like, it don't crush their spirit.
That, on top of that, like, bro, y'all understand how much money, like, goes into it.
Bro.
That the one alone, just the recording, buying the beats, because me personally, I just like I love my beats to be like top quality and shit. So like, I go and purchase the beats, and then you know what I'm saying, the cover art can be pricey too. Like some of these cover art people are taxing like crazy, even on some simple shit, but whatever, right? Respect your hustle. But so much money goes behind artists. So if you see local artists, man, like support them. And I'm not saying that because we're coming up, but like support, buy tickets. If you're even not going to the show, if you know they make commission, buy tickets, buy their merch. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a real deal. Like, bro, like whenever, like if you, like I forgot what song Lil Durk had said, bro, but he was saying like, man, y'all over here like buying shit for like this other artist and you don't even fucking know them, they don't fuck with you, and you probably one day fuck around, shake their hand, they gonna ignore your ass. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
I be talking about, bro. Like that's something I always say. Like it's wild to me how a lot of people can go out and say this. For instance, I've been told that, oh no, I can't come to your show or I can't pull up because I have to work tomorrow. Like that's understandable because I have to work tomorrow too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I work tomorrow and I'm about to do this show, but it's like you don't say that when someone like Beyonce or Absol,
I'm gonna get
Drake
fucked up, and the next day I'm gonna go to work.
Larry June or something like that. You know, you don't do that when they come to town. You have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you're still gonna go support them, like bro. They don't know you, and on the cool 9 times out of 10, they don't even care about you, bro. But especially if you have someone like us, and you know us, bro. Like, why not? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's top tier quality music.
Yeah. And we ain't saying like don't go do it. Like if the person has a show, go ahead. Like if you gonna get fucked, go have fun. But like if it's some shit, like I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna, as being completely honest, it's almost like it's me or them.
Yeah, bro. Facts. It's me or them.
Some real shit.
And you choosing them.
Yeah.
And like, okay.
Bet.
When we blow.
Hell yeah.
When we blow.
Cause that shit. Hey, I don't hold grudges, but I remember.
Yeah, I remember exactly.
Facts, bro. And I ain't. Hey, I'm humble, but I ain't stupid.
I'm not stupid.
Shout out to my boy Brian who told me that. My roommate when I was in Arizona. But Yeah, bro. But that I just wanted to touch on that before I said anything promoted. But Lift Me Up with my boy, the Hippie Chamber. We did a single. And that's like, remember how I told you that one time we did that song Thankful that we dedicated to Nino and like just in general, how like that did better numbers.
Y'all still go check that video out. It's still up.
Yeah. Thankful on YouTube. But how Steam the Blow did like a lot bigger numbers than that, but it's because you're saying like, man, like sex sells, or like just that you know what I'm saying, that shit talking stuff sells more.
Facts.
And I was like, man, I wish that did more numbers than Steam the Blow. And even though I love Steam the Blow, but I felt more like attached to the feeling of the song, what it was about. So Lift Me Up is like it's just, man, like whenever you feel like you hit rock bottom, like Hippie's verse was really talking about like man, going through it, like, man, it's hard, but I'm gonna get through this shit.
Facts.
Mine was like a legit conversation with God, because that time I was going through it. And I was like, damn, dear, like, you know, talking to God, the first thing I said, dear Lord, it's me again. And everything else after that was just a conversation with him. And it was being forward, because straightforward, it's like, man, this shouldn't, when you talk to the higher power, to God, whatever you believe in, is like, man, don't be like, oh, thou angry, thou, you know, like, nah, be like, hey man, hey bro, like I'm fucking pissed right now. Why aren't you listening? Like, have a conversation. Like, you know, I'm not telling you to cuss him out or nothing, but you know what I'm saying, be you, have a conversation.
Man, come as you are type shit.
But Lift Me Up is a really powerful song. Hippie was at my last show. Shout out to Ellie for running the show. It's the first time announcing it. So I'll make sure I'll post. If you keep up with social media, like my Instagram is Rincon95 is my Instagram. You can follow that for all the music stuff. I'm also a personal trainer if you're looking for that too. But the show, most importantly, November 9th. Be having my first headlining show, Royal Lane Studios. It's gonna be big for me. It's a big milestone. I've always wanted to headline my own show. I'm grateful for it. Link will be ready soon. So will the flyer. Mark your calendar now, because I know the podcast won't be out. It's not gonna be out, or it's gonna be out soon. Won't take. And then I have a track. I have 2 tracks dropping this month. I have a track with my boy BSD Lucci and my engineer Mercy. It's called Fling With You. That's on, like, I did that one on purpose. It's like some summer vibes right before it's like pretty much we're going to the fall. At the end of the month, October, you know, Halloween. So I'm dropping this track called Monster. You were in the studio when I recorded that shit. That's just banging. Shout out to Lou.
Top fucking tier. Shout out Lou.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a really good hot track. Like, it's not, they don't have no hook or nothing. It's just me going off.
Just bars.
Bars, yeah. So it's and then towards the end, obviously, winter time's going around, so I'm gonna start doing that Lover Boy shit.
Hell yeah.
Back on my R&B vibe. So
anything else, bro?
that's it.
I was like, damn, you working hard, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? How much shit?
Cause we
you
staying
got going
busy,
on?
bro. We staying busy.
I think you're about to say like 2-3 songs.
Oh yeah, I got this one.
10 projects.
Hell yeah. That's
all right, good. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and we out.